Yeah, really pleased, Ian. Really pleased. Obviously, coming into the game, a little bit funny, preparing all week for a must-win game, and then find out it's not a must-win game. But I thought they prepared really well this week. Thought what we wanted to execute, we did a lot, and I thought for big chunks of the game, I thought Hull KR's. What OK has been really good at all season, and how they've been really productive against teams. I thought we handled all that stuff really well, really well. I thought they came to play. But I also felt, they probably ran out of legs a little bit at times, and I thought we unpicked them offensively really well in the first half.
How good was Rob Lui?
Yeah, Rob were excellent. I thought Cruz were excellent as well. I thought across the board, I thought we got a lot of good individual performers. Tommy Briscoe played centre and then did 30 minutes in the second row for us. He was great. Luke was really good on the wing. And thought Ash had a good game, apart from, the intercept part, the loose ball at the start of the game. I thought we had a couple of guys come off the bench and do really well. I thought James Donaldson, Tommy Allroyd in particular, gave us I would say a real boost, but I thought they kept the intensity well in the middle of the field.
Wigan away, what are your thoughts about that? It's not long since you won there, is it?
No, we played them about 3 weeks ago, but my initial thoughts, it would be a totally different style of game to what it was tonight. I can assure you that. We'll have to think about team selection. We have got some guys coming back. Going away to Wigan in the playoffs this time of year, it's going to be a tough game. You really know that, defensively, they really aim up, and it's a playoff game. So I'd expect, a real tight, intense contest. Different to tonight. We're playing a totally different style of team.
Thanks, Richard.
Thanks, Rich. Hi, Pete.
Fifth place, I think that's second successive year. Do you think that's a decent achievement given all the adversity that's been thrown at you this year?
We wanted to finish top four, it goes without saying. But I've got to say, I've never experienced a year like this where we've lost so many players through injury. We didn't have them pre-season. We lost players through injury. We've had some suspensions. We've had plenty of COVIDs. We've had a really congested fixture list at times when other clubs haven't. And I think that's played a part. I think some of our flatter performances and I suppose more disappointing wins have come on the back of some of the heavy schedule and workload we've had. I think we've hung in there. I think, we've played 23, 24 games. We won one, then we lost his next 5. I think to get right up there and be scratching the top 4, I think we've hung in there, showed a lot of spirit. I think the kids have done us a great job throughout the year. But we know at times with the kids, you're going to have to wear some inexperience and some inconsistency, which we've seen. We saw that a little bit last week. Again, a real top quality team. But we're in there and we're in the playoffs. And I know we'll prepare well and give it a real good crack this week. So all in all, Pete, it's been a very, very difficult year to manage, to navigate, to train even. Training, we haven't trained like you would train a normal team all year. We've had to do it in different ways. So I think we've hung in there, which some of the stuff what's gone against us this year, I think could have finished a less determined team.
You played, I think, 24 out of 25 games as well. So you've made every effort to get out there on the pitch.
I think the one we missed, we got shut down, Pete. We got shut down, and we had a heap of guys in the England fixture. So, look, everybody's had the disruption this year, but just looking at our spine and our halves all year tells you the amount of disruption that we've had. And none of them changes have ever really been selection changes, or maybe the odd one. It's generally most of them have been enforced on us. So. I'm really proud of the way that we stuck together, and our boys still believe. Our boys have never stopped believing. We always felt, I'm going back maybe about 7 or 8 weeks now, we always felt it'd come to Hull and OKR that we would have to win those games. We've gone out and done a real good job in both those games. So Yeah, really pleased. We're in with a shout, and it's all to play for next week, Pete. So it's a difficult season to judge, given what's been thrown our way. I'm pleased that we've handled it the way we have.
And just you mentioned Rob Lui, obviously. I mean, his form this season obviously had a difficult start with the injuries and everything, but he's really shown what he's all about, hasn't he, over the last sort of half a dozen games?
Yeah, he has. We might give him another year.
Well, that was going to say, you're trying to persuade him to stay.
Get some more halfbacks. We'll have halfback problems of a different kind next year, won't we?
We're playing them up.
Yeah. No, Rob's a great guy, mate. Just a super guy. We did put it to him early in the year when he had a really bad injury and his family were going on. We put it to him, look, we'll make this easy for you if you want. If it's a long way from playing again and your family's going on, but he was really determined to go out on the right note, and he's not finished yet.
Yeah, just quickly, you mentioned how you're proud of the performance. I suppose were a couple of game-breaking moments when Corbin Sims went close, Matt Pryor then scored, and then just before half-time, how Ben Crooks went close to the line, and then Richie Myler scored as well. I mean, how proud of you with the response there that you showed?
I thought we were guilty of overplaying Joe in some of those parts. I thought, 2 or 3 times we became really happy with a flick pass, which led to one of OKR's tries. But on the flip side of it, they've been productive on kick plays. I thought we defended our kick plays really well. And a couple of times it got away, we got back to scramble. And even in the dying moments of the game, mate, we had 2 or 3 blokes holding players up and dragging them over the line. They're good signs. They're really good signs. And it's what we needed, again, this team tonight, because the second you stop is the time that OKR sort of get you.
And as well as, I'll just ask quickly as well, Cameron Smith, he went down with an injury about 72 minutes. Is he good to go again?
No, he's fine, mate. Yeah, he's fine. We've come through relatively unscathed tonight, touch wood. Morgan Gannon's got a bang on his shoulder, which is why we've been sort of resting him a little bit as well. So he would probably be one that we'll have to see how he pulls up over the next 48 hours.
And just finally for me, Rich, even though it eluded you last year, this club has been known to win it from 5th place. I mean, how confident are you that you can do it again?
We've never really looked beyond next week, and so we've got tonight out of the way. 6-day turnaround, which I think that's disappointing, guys. I think for playoff games to have to turn around in 6 days, especially with HIA rules as they are, I think that's a bit disappointing. I think every playoff game should be given a mandatory 7-day turnaround. But we'll just concentrate on next week, Joe. We went there and won not so long back, but we know they're a tough team, mate. We're a tough team with good players. And as I said earlier, it'd be a completely different style of game to the one that we've played in tonight.